Welcome back to LPB Roundup. I'm Ryan here with your Daily Roundup, and we're going to have to move quick because we got 6 games to talk about, and we only have about 2 hours till first pitch on Sunday afternoon contest. So let's get this moving. In Southern Maryland, the Blue Crabs were hoping that back-to-back rainouts were going to wash the stink off of a 4-game losing streak, handing the ball over to Mike Devine, hoping to change the mojo here. He would take on Lancaster's Tommy Shirley and look great. 6 1/3 shutout innings in the 7-inning contest, striking out 10. Matt Latos came in and shut the door for the save. 3-0 win for the Blue Crabs. All that offense came in the third, thanks to a Dario Pisano RBI single and a long home run to left field off the bat of David Harris. That was a shot. Second home run of the season for him. Tommy Shirley would go 4 innings, allowing 3 earned, 3 hits, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Espinal looked good out of the bullpen for Lancaster. Scoreless inning of relief. That's a good thing for them, trying to get him moving. Mike Devine gets the win and the game ball. In Game 2, the Blue Crabs had another good outing from their starting pitching. Brandon Barker goes 5 1/3 this time, allowing 1 earned run, no walks, and striking out 6. Drops his early season ERA to a 2.35. However, a great showing by Lancaster's Augie Silk, Gabriel Moya, and Scott Schumann, combined with a rare stumble from Matt Latos out of the bullpen in the bottom of the 7th, would give the Barnstormers a 3-1 win in Game 2. Offensively, it was Anthony Perrone homering in the 6th for Lancaster to tie the game, and Melvin Mercedes singled, and then Kelly Dugan doubled to do the damage off of Matt Latos in the 7th and take the lead and seal the victory for Lancaster. Anthony Perrone gets the game ball in Game 2 for that game-tying home run. Southern Maryland falls to 4-10, 4 games back in the North Division. Lancaster is 7-8, 1.5 back of Long Island. To Lexington, yesterday they had a doubleheader as well. The Legends would sweep the day from the Honey Hunters, taking Game 1 2-1 and Game 2 6-5. Gastonia started the scoring in the 2nd of Game 1 on yet another Josh Saleh home run. His 6th of the season, he now leads the league in home runs. However, it was a Keon Barnum home run in the 4th that evened things for Lexington, and then Roberto Baldequin double that would break the tie just 3 batters later, scoring Jordan Pachenko. The Legends would not look back. Kevin McGowan, he would get the win. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Tony Cingrani gets a save, his 2nd of the season. Riley Hovis takes the loss, but he looks good in his 2nd start of the year. Pitched all 6 innings for Gastonia, allowed 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and struck out 3. ERA is down to a 2.6 with a sub-1 whip. Looking great, Riley Hovis. Keon Barnum gets his first game ball of the season for his efforts. Love seeing that for Lexington after a bit of a slow start for him this year. Gastonia lost another lead in Game 2 after a 5-run first inning. Lexington's Dustin Beggs allowed home runs to Jake Skull and Emmanuel Tapia in the 1st, but settled in after that. Lexington comes back and scores 1 in the 2nd, another in the 4th of Roberto Baldequin home run, and then 1 more in the 5th to cut the lead to 5-3. Courtney Hawkins would hit a 3-run home run off Bobby Scott with the Legends down to their last out to walk it off in Lexington. 6-5 victory. Hawkins obviously grabs the game ball in Game 2, 2 for 4 with 4 RBI. Responsible for the final 4 runs of that Lexington comeback. Legends moved to 9-4. They're a game and a half up in the South Division. The Honey Hunters fall to 500 at 7-7. They're 2.5 behind Lexington going into Game 3 of this series today. Long Island and York met up for just 1 game yesterday. In York, I had a great time hanging out, taking in the action. Long Island got off to a hot start, generating a run in the 1st on an LJ Mazzilli sac fly. At that point, we're like, this could be kind of a long day for York, man. I don't know. York, though, would score in the 5th on a sac fly of their own, and the Rebs would take the lead in the next inning on a massive Melky Mesa home run, just putting the carousel under fire in the outfield. That would be all the scoring on the day. Brendan Feldman looked good despite wearing a Sal Giardina throw to 2nd at one point that almost killed him. 7 innings, 3 earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Unfortunately, would not get the win because Austin Nicely would earn the game ball for York. 6 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, no earned runs, 4 walks, and 3 Ks. Alberto Rodriguez, Brandon Fry, and Jim Fuller teamed up for 2 1/3 scoreless innings of relief for York. They're 13.1 consecutive scoreless innings out of York's bullpen at this point, going back to last Sunday. In surprising news, Sal Giardina had 2 infield hits, and Johnny Turbo had 3 groundouts. Kind of expect that to be flipped. Johnny Turbo, I will say, did not look his best. He seemed to be hobbled a little bit. Problems slowing down, it looked like, on the first baseline. That's just from where I was sitting, though, so I don't know what's going on, but something to keep in mind moving ahead. Long Island's now 8-6. They're 1.5 games ahead in the North Division. The Revs have now won 3 of their last 4, moving to 6-8, and they're 2 games behind the Ducks. Finally, in Charleston, we're almost there. The Power got to High Point's Bryce Hensley to the tune of 7 earned runs on 11 hits over 4 1/3. Rocker's bullpen looked good, only allowing 1 earned run over the final 3 2/3 of the contest, but it wasn't enough. Offensively, it was a team effort for West Virginia with the top 7 hitters in the order all getting hits, going combined 12 for 29. Yovan Gonzalez went 3 for 5 with a home run, batting .325 on the season. Very nearly his 3rd game ball of the year, despite just being his 10th game. Ruby Silva's 2 for 5 day continues his hot start. He's got 1.075 OPS so far. But it was Eli Villanueva picking up the game ball and the win for West Virginia. 7 innings, 3 runs, none of them earned, 3 walks, 4 Ks. Improves to 2-1 on the year. Hensley takes the loss, falling to 1-1. High Point is now 8-6, 1.5 games behind Lexington, and West Virginia is an additional game behind them. All these teams are going to be wrapping up their series today, and we'll be back with a series roundup tomorrow. Hopefully a little more casual than this, because this was a lot of information at you really quickly. I'm going to go edit this thing and post it, and we're going to talk tomorrow, or maybe Tuesday morning, depending on how much we got to say and how much we got to talk about, how much I have to edit. But you will hear from me shortly with that series roundup. Until then, enjoy your Sunday afternoon of Atlantic League Baseball.